Hello, happy Sunday. I just wanted to do a video. The first thing I wanted to show you was, kind of going over my fantasy baseball team, because I had a fantasy baseball draft, my annual fantasy baseball draft yesterday. And do people really care about my fantasy baseball team? No, not really, but I think it's, it's baseball season, it's the spring. We're heading towards warmer weather and longer days, and today's daylight savings, and so I'm just going to quickly run down my fantasy baseball team. So I ended up having, this was a Yahoo draft, it's a head-to-head categories league. I believe there's 12 teams. Let me just confirm that, hang on. Yeah, 12 teams, head-to-head categories league. So, there's hits, home runs, pitching stats. So I ended up having the number 2 draft pick overall in the draft, which is a really good spot to be in. And I was all prepared to take Mookie Betts with my number 1 pick, because I love Mookie Betts, I love the Dodgers, and I don't know, I just think Betts is such a solid player. I know he plays outfield. Outfield is very deep, but to everyone's surprise, Mookie Betts went first overall in the draft, which I was very disappointed about. So what I ended up doing was, at that point, I had a really interesting choice of either Ronald Acuna, who's the other guy? Acuna or Tatis Jr. for the Padres, who really came on last year, especially in the playoffs. Now, I'd had also Mike Trout. You can make an argument on Trout. I went with Ronald Acuna Jr., who I had last year, outfielder on the Braves. He's just a tremendous player. He's still young. The Braves are up and coming. They have one of the best young hitting teams in all baseball. He's going to hit probably first. I don't know, I just had such a fun time owning him having him last year. So I went with Ronald Acuna with my number 1 overall pick. Very happy about that. I don't have any issues. He'll get you some steals. He's going to hit 20 plus home runs. So that was really good. So then I kind of reached, but I really like him. I went Corey Seeger with my 2nd pick overall. Shortstop for the Dodgers, who I believe he won World Series MVP last year for the Dodgers. He was just unbelievable. And at shortstop's a very shallow position, so it's good to gamble and reach a little bit at shortstop, especially since I think this is going to be Corey Seager's breakout year, personally. So I was really happy with that pick at number 2. And then my 3rd pick was, I really feel like this guy dropped. I know he went from Colorado, which is a hitter's park, to St. Louis, which is not a hitter's park. With my number 3 overall pick, I went with Nolan Aronado, who just he just moved over to the St. Louis Cardinals, like I said. I really like him as a hitter. Last year was a down year. I don't think he was happy in Colorado, so hopefully a change of scenery will do him a lot of good. He plays third base, which is a really good position to stock up at with power. So my first 3 picks, easily, they could all hit 30 home runs, and they're projected for 30 home runs. Speaking of 30 home runs, also on my team, I got Aaron Judge, who could easily hit 30 plus home runs, easily. I got Max Muncy, who was on his way to hitting 30 home runs last year. It was a short season last year. He has 3 position eligibility for the Dodgers. I picked up Matt Olson, first baseman on the A's. He has 30 plus home run potential. He really stunk in the playoffs last year for the A's. Oh my God, it was so bad. He had so many strikeouts. Also, I drafted Randy Arozarena for the Tampa Bay Rays, their outfielder, who really had a tremendous season last year. And he's young. I think he's only 22 years old. He really was bad in the playoffs last year, but what he did in the regular season was just unbelievable. So anyways, to make a short story long, So yeah, I went Acuna Jr., Corey Seeger, Nolan Aronado, and then, you know, I Max Muncy, Matt Olson, I even drafted Joey Votto really late. No one wants Joey Votto anymore, even though he's a really good hitter, professional hitter. Pitching, I'm a little bit thin at. My first pitcher I selected was Jose Barrios, the starting pitcher on the Twins. I think the Twins have a really good team. They are a good managed team, with Rocco Baldelli being the manager. And I just think Barrios was really touted last year, but he kind of had a down year. I think he's going to bounce back this year. I got Eduardo Rodriguez, starting pitcher in Boston. He's going to eat up innings and should get, you know, at least 10 wins, 200 strikeouts. I really like that. I also drafted, I think 4 closers. Brad Hand, Trevor Rosenthal, Matt Barnes, Daniel Bard. I also drafted 2 pitchers, stud all-star pitchers, who went straight to my IL, my injured reserve slot to start the season, because they're both on the 60-day injured list. Chris Sale, the starting pitcher for Boston, who he's gonna average more than a strikeout an inning, and also Noah Syndergaard for the Mets. He could easily 2 strikeouts per 9 innings per inning. So yeah, so if they come back, Chris Sale's supposed to come back May or June. Noah Syndergaard's supposed to be July-ish. So by July, by the middle of the season, I could have both Chris Sale and Syndergaard starting for my team. So that's kind of nasty, even though I'm going to be pretty thin on pitching early in the season, but my hitting should make up for it. The only thing that I'm kind of thin at with my team as I'm looking at it is stolen bases. I really don't have a lot of guys I don't have any guys that are projected for double-digit steals, so that worries me a little bit. But the power is there. I have 5, 6, 7 guys who could easily hit 30-plus home runs. So, and that equates to runs, hits, RBIs. Batting average is going to be a problem, but batting average is kind of random anyway. I kind of punt that category. It's just kind of like ERA for pitching. Whatever. I'm going to get by. I like my team. I would give my draft maybe a B, maybe B+ range. I don't know. I think Yahoo sends you a grade or something, so maybe I'll get a grade. But I think it's a good team. It's an exciting team, lots of power. I don't know if Noah Syndergaard and Chris Sale come back and they're studs and they're starting for me, my team's going to be pretty nasty. So, anyways, I'm pretty excited about it, and I just wanted to show you that. But anyways, now for the the main show here. I am going to be playing Heroes again, and why am I playing this again? I don't know. I'm just drawn to this game. I can't beat it. I want to beat it. So, plus, I didn't want to go too much longer on my channel without making a video. So all of February, I did a video every single day. I think that's pretty hard to sustain. Just ask anyone. I think that's very hard to sustain. But what I wanted to do is at least put one up once or twice a week. In kind of the last couple of weeks, I've been doing Sundays and Wednesdays. So hopefully, there's some guy doing a chainsaw outside, so you might hear that across the street. But so yeah, I just wanted to do a video today because I kind of felt like playing a game. And Heroes is kind of a Sunday game. I don't know why. So, I don't know. And also, I bought that program. You know the program I was talking about, the iVCam? I actually bought it. It was $29.99 on the Apple iStore. Apple Store. I think it's a good purchase. It's a one-time purchase, $24.99. Hopefully this comes out good. I can set it in 60 frames per second, too. So, I don't know. I think it's really good. I can decrease the resolution. But anyways, I'm going to play this game, and I'm going to try to shut up and play it. And here we go. So, start a new game here. You guys already know this game. I've already played this 3 times on my channel. Slow it down. Alright, so, again, I think we're going to start with the weakest. And I don't know why they had the woman character, superhero being the weakest, but you can take that up with this company that probably is no longer around. Crap. I already wasted a rocket. I think it's the same thing. I'm just going to try to conserve ammo. I'm going to try to get the gems, but I don't know how that's going to go. Wow, we got Chainsaw Charlie across the street right now. Oh, there's no gems over there. I thought you could look down. Oh, that guy's cutting his trees down. So I'll try to look for gems, but I don't know. I just want to play this. It's just, you know, it's a fun game to play on Sunday. I watched a really interesting movie last night. It was Under the Silver Lake. It came out in 2018. It's I found it because crap. It came up as a may also like on my Amazon Prime to Mulholland Drive, and I think I've talked to you guys about this. Mulholland Drive is my favorite movie of all time. It's a David Lynch movie. It takes place in Los Angeles and in Hollywood, which I've been very interested in this year. Been getting back interested in it, visiting it and stuff like that. So I don't even know where I'm going. I hope there's a gem over here. Nope, there's nothing over here. So yeah, Mulholland Drive, my favorite movie of all time. It's kind of like a mystery crime, you know. But David Lynch, it's, you know, you never know what you're gonna get. It's very like artfully done kind of stuff. I'll have another session on explaining that movie. But so Under the Silver Lake was 2018. It was directed by the same director as It Follows, which is a movie I really liked, which came out in 2014. So, crap, I'm gonna end up dying. That stupid guy. So yeah, so Under the Silver Lakes, it starred Andrew Garfield, who was in Social Network. He was in a bunch of movies. So Under the Silver Lake was, it did remind me of David Lynch. It did remind me of Mulholland Drive. It took place in Los Angeles. Is this guy gonna come over here or what? What's going on here? There it is. So yeah, it took place, you know, on the streets of Los Angeles. It was kind of like a mystery, not really crime, but more of like, it's like a film noir, you know? They call it like a neo-noir. Oh, crap! See, they want you to get the gems in this game, but then you end up dying, so I don't know what the friggin' point is. Yeah, so anyways, it was a very interesting movie. It was, I mean, I was expecting a little bit more, but it's definitely a movie I would like to watch again. I guess Andrew Garfield's character, his neighbor, disappears suddenly, and he goes out to try and find him, and what he ends up finding is not what he was expecting, and not what anyone who was watching that movie was expecting. You know, it definitely goes in all sorts of different directions. It's very random. It was very disorienting. So if you like your movies that are very logical and kind of wrap up in a nice little ball by the end of it, you're probably not gonna like Under the Silver Lake. But I really enjoyed it. See, what I need to do is I need to have my own separate movie discussion video and then have a games video. I can't be doing this at the same time. So, anyways, let me see if I can rescue these guys and see if I can advance here. I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna make it that far today. I kind of just want to go over my fantasy baseball team, honestly. And I hope it was a good overview. I hope it wasn't boring and choppy. But yeah, so Under the Silver Lake, good movie. I think if you want to kind of relax and kind of zone out and just kind of like, I mean, not that you can't think during the movie, it definitely makes you think, but it's kind of like you just kind of let it absorb over you, kind of a movie. Because you can't really figure everything out, like, especially in the first watch. And I generally think that the better movies that I watch are the ones that I want to watch again, and the ones that I haven't quite figured out yet. So, yeah, so Under the Silver Lake. I thought it was really cool. It was a cool movie. There was definitely some interesting... Wow. I pretty much watch a movie every day. I don't watch a new movie every day, but I definitely try to watch as many movies as I can. And I was watching this other video that was saying the more movies you watch, the less that you're engaged in them, and the less that you're interested in them. I can't disagree more. If you don't jump around, if you're not the kind of person that like jumps around different genres, then I could see you getting bored with watching movies. But I don't know, I don't get bored, you know, because I jump around. Like in 1 week, it was like last summer. In 1 week, I watched an anime film. I watched Spirited Away. It's a Japanese animation film, and then I watched Martyrs, which is in my top 3 favorite movies of all time. That's a very extreme French, surrealistic, like, horror movie. And then the next night, I watched a Disney movie. You know, I watched 101 Dalmatians, the original one from, I think it was 1957, which I love. I think that's one of my favorite Disney animated films. And then the next day, I watched, like, a slasher. So, in that given week, and then I was, like, into Star Wars, too. So, like, that just shows you, I like to jump around. I don't like to stay static. So, I don't know, I disagree with that video that I was watching. I'll have to post a link or something to it, but she was saying that, oh, you know, if you watch a movie every day, it kind of like doesn't make it special anymore. I don't know, I love movies so much that nothing's not going to make them special to me. Like sitting down, even if it's just at home, like that experience of sitting down and watching a movie, that's never going to get boring to me. I mean, obviously I'll sit down and there's some movies that I watch that are boring, but the experience is never boring for me. So, I don't know. That's why it's art to me. Like, I think film is art because it's so subjective for different people, but I'm very interested in the medium. Oh my god, I'm out of ammo. Boy, this might be a very short gameplay video here. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know. I guess I wasn't that prepared for this game today. I guess there's a lot to this level 1 that I didn't even know about. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut this short because the golf is gonna be. So it's a Players Championship this week at TPC Sawgrass for the PGA Tour this week. It really is like the first big tournament. So I mean the leaders don't tee up until later today, so I have a lot of time, but I like to watch like the whole thing. But I'll have it on in the background. I'll have it on the background just like go on my laptop or go on my phone. So I'm not just doing that, or I'll do the exercise bike. I've been doing the exercise bike. It has the arms too. For 30 minutes a day. For 2 weeks and 1 day, I've been doing it. For the past 2 weeks and 1 day. I already did it today, so that's why it's 2 weeks and 1 day. Because I started 2 Saturdays ago. Am I gonna make this? Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Oh, I didn't know we had. No, I guess there's a toothbrush. Oh, great. Oh, yes. Okay. Does health restore? I don't know if health restores. Plus, you know, today's the first day of daylight savings, which I always love. I know a lot of people don't like it because it's like dark in the morning and it's hard to wake up in the morning because it feels like it's earlier. I mean, no. So in the morning it feels like it's later, but at night it feels like it's earlier. So you kind of get more tired at night. But I really like the days being. You know, I'm in a region where there is daylight savings because I guess it's just like in Hawaii or Alaska that don't have it. I don't know. I forgot. I think it's Hawaii. But so yeah, it's. I think it's a man-made thing. Oh, it's a gem. Wait, I did get the gem from the last level. So wait a minute here. Oh, that's a trap down. So yeah, I like daylight savings because it stays out. The sun stays out late here. So tonight the sun won't set until like it's like 7:30. And then just yesterday, the sun set at like 5:36 or something like that. I think it was like 5:45 or something like that. But tonight that won't be the case. It's going to be out much later. So I don't know. I really like it. I like it a lot. It's time for spring. It's time for baseball. It's time to start preparing. Start thinking about the summer and like, you know, where I want to take the summer. And I'm thinking of visiting my sister in California. This summer, the California theme just continues this year. I don't know what it is. Something's drawing me back to it. I don't know if this is like a lot of money saved up in my bank account, and I don't know. Like, I'm just drawn back to California for some reason this year. I don't know what it is. And obviously, it really got ignited by watching Mulholland Drive because that takes place in Los Angeles, and it's so cool. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm gonna die. I am absolutely gonna die. Get rid of this guy. God. Oh, God! Can I use my gems now? Wait, I don't have any gems. Wait a minute, so if you get a gem, and even if you get rescued, you don't get the gem back? That's kinda lame. Is it still recording? Okay, I just have to check to see if it's still recording. It's always up to the friggin' squirrel, isn't it? It's always up to the squirrel. So, what was I talking about in California? So I might be visiting my sister in California. She lives like outside of, I think it's north and west of San Francisco. And there's no more ammo. Luckily, I don't need any more in this level. Boy, they put those traps right where they, right where they get you. So I'm thinking about, I just checked airline prices from where I am, which I'm not going to say where I am, to LAX and also to San Francisco airports. And it's around, I mean, the cheapest is right now is like, and I'm thinking about going like in, I don't know if you guys have any ideas, but I'm thinking about going in mid-August or September, early September. September might be a good time to go because everyone's going to be going back to school, I think. You know, in normal times, like people, all the teachers and students go back to school in the fall, so it might be less crowded and stuff like that. But also because I was reading that in California, especially like San Francisco, like the warmest time of the year is August, September, October. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. Because my sister had a baby. She had a baby last October. I still haven't seen it. Still haven't visited her. And I figured, you know what? Since I'm into going to California and visiting, why don't I just make like a big trip out of it and go for like at least a week. Go for at least a week and just, you know, maybe branch off on my own first, you know, for the first couple of days, and then circle back and visit my sister and see the baby, and then come back and just see how I like it. I mean, just see how I like California, because I've never been there to visit. I've been, you know, to the San Francisco airport, and I flew over the Golden Gate Bridge and stuff like that, but I really want to get an on-ground taste of California. Shoot! See, I'm losing my concentration because I'm thinking about California. But I really need a vacation. I haven't gone on a plane vacation, like going on an airplane, since I think it was August 2017. No, August 2017. That was the last time I went on a vacation. So it's been a while. I need a vacation. I need to get out of here. And I think California, because I want to do some more domestic traveling. I've done a lot of like international traveling and stuff like that, and also non-continental U.S. travel. Like I've been to Alaska, I've been to Hawaii, but I really want to visit the West Coast again, and like I've been to Seattle, but I'm very interested in going to the West Coast and going to California and seeing how I like it there, and just kind of get a vacation again, you know, because I haven't gone in, you know, 4 years now, so it's gonna be 4 years, so definitely getting that bug, that travel bug again for sure. So where are I going here? Left? I think I go left. I know, I'm probably gonna be ending this soon because I'm kind of I'm kind of rambling a little bit. I know it's annoying. I kind of want to test out the iVCam too, what I bought, so I don't know, I just want to test it out. Feels like I do a lot of testing on this channel, like, oh, I'm just testing this out, oh, this is experimental, but it kind of is. You know, it's just kind of like a little mini outlet for me, a mini hobby, trying out different things, trying out my iPhone 12 with different things, and recording, and you know, I bought that app for $24, so I might as well use it. So it's a wireless webcam app for the iPhone, so it's definitely a cool tool. I think I put a link to it in my YouTube channel, my last video. I think this is the right way. I'm not going to play this. I'm actually going to. This is just to go over my fantasy baseball team. I was trying to show my screen for the fantasy baseball thing, but I don't know. I couldn't switch screens for some reason. I'm using OBS Studio. Oh, he's a transporter. So I'll probably watch a movie tonight. I usually watch movies. I've been watching, since football season ended, I've been watching a lot more movies on Sunday nights now. And I don't know, I'll watch a couple really interesting Sunday night movies. Irreversible, which is a French film by Gaspar Noé. Who else did Enter the Void and Climax and Love and all these very interesting, artfully done, okay. If this is a dead end, I'm probably going to end the video. Oh, not a dead end. I didn't get the key. Actually, you know what? I think I'm probably going to end the video here, just because I want to get my day going, and I just want to test this out. So anyways, hope you have a good Sunday, and yeah, I think that's it. I'll probably stream again this week, maybe Wednesday. It's supposed to be really cold here tomorrow and Tuesday, but then it's supposed to finally get nicer out by midweek, so I don't know, we'll see, but I hope you have a great Sunday, and I'll talk to you soon.